Ok. Non so esattamente quando inizierà la live, io sto controllando sull'altro monitor. La cosa dovrebbe essere iniziata. Perfetto. Buonasera a tutti, benvenuti alla live di Blameless. Gioco horror, credo, non ho ben capito. Iniziamo, parte 1.
I'm an architect, freelance, so I take job offers as they arise. So, when this guy called me, I was relieved I could finally get a paying job. He said he needed help with interior design for his house that he was building. I always respected people who can do construction, so I naturally agreed to come and take a look. I already had a couple of ideas. It was already quite late, but he insisted on me coming over the same day. I tried to comply, because I didn't want to lose this offer. I drove there with my car. His house was all the way over in the suburban area, quite remote, but with other houses nearby, quiet place. The man met me at the front gate. It was a temporary fence, and the gate was made of rotting wooden planks. He started showing me around the yard. It seemed weird that there was a large garbage container blocking the way, so we had to go through the garage to get inside the house. He took me through the rooms, so I started looking around. At one point, I saw a stain, and at first glance it seemed like brick dust. But then I realized it was blood, spilled on the floor. I thought that maybe there was another worker who got injured, so I turned to tell the man. That's when I saw his hand raised to hit me. He was holding a metal rod. Before I could defend myself, he hit me in the head. I must have passed out. I don't know how long I was out. When I woke up.
Ok. Ok. Vediamo. Mamma mia.
That hurt.
Ok. B.
This bloodstain does not look like it's the result of a banal injury.
Ok.
It seems fresh. The blood hasn't completely dried out yet. This looks like something was being dragged across the bloodstain.
Ok, quindi ho l'inventario. Aveva un lumi a 500
Phone is
euro.
smashed. No way it's gonna work anytime soon.
Ok. Ok. Non lo può mettere via come ha fatto con... Allora, qui c'è qualcosa, però non so come... Ah, ok. Ok. Ah, ok, posso correre.
I can't get further through here.
Quindi ora abbiamo un piede di porco. Apriamo la porta? Si può? No, apparentemente non funziona. Ah, ok.
Shit, it's dark.
Boh. Dove va? Dove va? Stai su. Ok.
What the hell was that? There we go. A library card belonging to Helen Woodward. How did it get here?
Oh. Ok. Va, basta. No. Bene. Buggato. Non posso più muovermi. È rimasto impallato così. Non mi fa assolutamente fare niente, non capisco. Non mi fa fare niente, non posso andare avanti. Last checkpoint. Andiamo. Spero che abbia salvato. Ok, si è salvato quando sono andato.
A library card belonging to Helen Woodward. How did it get here?
Ho capito che ho 60 fps, grazie. Ma se ispeziono questo robo non mi fa fare assolutamente nient'altro. Bello. Ah no, ok, ce l'ho fatto. A un certo punto è molto lento nel trovare nel prendere, diciamo, i comandi.
It's holding with the wires.
Ah, ok, dobbiamo. Ci sono dei fili. Oh. È rotta. Ok. No. Però questa è una vite per mettere a posto questo, no? Capito? Allora. Boh. inventario, la vite e questo. Ah, ok. No, no. Ok.
Whoa. Shit.
Ok, bene, ottimo, sono molto contento. Quindi, allora,
The dragging stain again. I don't like the look of that dark corridor. Let's see if the light switch is working.
non c'è il light switch. Ah, ok, questo.
Better.
Ok.
What the hell? Shit, she's dead. It's dust. I gotta get out of here and call for help. Similar to what I found upstairs on the floor. She was being dragged over here through the house. It's the address of this house. Was she invited here too?
Ok. Ottimo, perfetto. Quindi... Usciamo.
Finally out of the house.
13 July 2000.
Ok, ho appena letto tutto, non ce lo so.
Broken. This must be one of the 3 suspension ladders mentioned in the letter.
Ok. Non si va da nessuna parte. Qui. No. Figata, salta di qua e scappa.
Locked. Locked.
Ah.
This is the way out.
Mi sembra la fine della settimana. E basta. Andiamo, aspetta. Non ci credo. Ok. Posso fare qualcosa con questo? No.
Scary.
Com'è che era? F per la torcia. Ok. No. Boh.
More dark rooms.
Sicuramente non qua. Questo c'è una scala, ma potrebbe tranquillamente uscire da lì. Non ho capito qual è il suo problema. Ok, aspetta.
Jesus!
Oh no. Ok, mi ha menato.
Jesus! Get away from me!
Uff,
You're under arrest.
io.
Get down on your knees.
But I didn't do anything.
Get on your knees now. You are under arrest.
Ok.
This is what happened. He was chasing me with a rod in his hand. He must have hidden when he saw the police cars pulling up to the gate.
Mr. Malcolm, we searched the yard thoroughly and didn't find any evidence suggesting there was another man.
No, he was there. He was the owner who called me.
The former owners sold the house due to personal financial problems 2 weeks ago. They moved to a different town on the other side of the country. The private company who owns it now proved all their employees were off-site, having a team building activity that night.
How could you not find evidence of him? I'm telling you, he was there.
I heard you. Our officers got a phone call from one of the neighbors reporting lights coming on in the house and suspicious person moving on site. They gave us your description. They never saw another man.
How could that be? This doesn't make any sense.
Let's cut the crap.
What?
Does make pretty clear sense to me. I have to say that I honestly don't believe any part of your bullshit story that you're giving me here. Everything suggests that you murdered that woman.
No,
You found the victim's blood on your clothes and your hands. You had the victim's wallet in your pocket.
Wait.
And the officers caught you fleeing the crime scene. You, no one else. Guess whose fingerprints match the ones we found on the victim's body? Huh? I don't know why you murdered that woman, but I'll guarantee you're never getting out. You're going down, Mr. Blameless.
Ok, quindi questo era il gioco. Ok, va bene, d'accordo. Non ho idea. Mancava un
That's how it
pezzo.
all began for me. And it was far from over.
D'accordo. Ma posso continuare? Vabbè, ho capito, ma...
Jesus! Get away from me!
No, non capisco.
Jesus! Get away from me!
There he is.
Non ha senso.
This is Lightwater Police. Stay where you are. You're under arrest.
Ok, menu. Ma tanto non ci sono progressi dall'ultimo checkpoint. Niente, quindi boh, questo era il gioco. Dovrei ricominciarlo da capo per fare quella piccola parte in più, diciamo, che volendo lo facciamo anche subito. Ci ho messo 20 minuti neanche adesso.
I'm an architect, freelance, so I take job offers as they arise.
Un video.
hurt. This bloodstain does not look like it seems fresh. This looks like something was being dragged across the bloodstain.
Ok. Questo.
The rod is loose. The rod is loose.
Ok. Era così, no? Così. Andiamo qua. Andiamo.
Shit, it's dark. There we go. What the hell was that? A library card belonging to Helen Woodward. How did it get here? It's holding with the wires.
Ok. Dobbiamo fare così. Ok.
Whoa. Shit. The dragging stain again. I don't like the look of that dark corridor. Let's see if the light better.
Touch.
Shit. She's dead. It's dust. Similar. She was being dragged over here through the house. It's the address of this house. Was she invited here too? Finally out of the house.
July.
Broken. This must be one of the 3 suspension ladders mentioned in the letter.
Allora, prepariamoci la via di fuga.
Locked.
5 chiavi.
This is the way out. Jesus. This place is scary.
Andiamo. Una piazziamo qua. No, non andare su. C'era un'altra parte dove andare. Andiamo.
More dark rooms.
Allora. Allora. Allora.
Why is everything always
Una
locked?
chiave, no?
Anything useful here? What's this?
Ah, I believe this thing can open fuse boxes.
Ok. Ah, ok. Il fuse box è quello dove eravamo noi prima. È nella casa. Sì, usiamo.
These are already on. These are already on.
Aiuto.
The fuse box opener is locked.
Ok.
Honey, if the circuit trips again, first turn on the RCD switch, the smallest one, and then the rest of them. The orange one last. Make sure you first hear a click after you turn the RCD on. It may take a couple of seconds, otherwise it will trip again. I need to take a look at this before we hand the keys over to the new owner.
Quello più piccolo. Ah, questo. Mamma mia.
Fuck. I should have seen that coming.
Allora, teoricamente ora abbiamo però riparato il coso dei fusibili. Quindi in teoria
Jesus.
cazzo non riesco a... merda. No. Mettiamoci più vicino possibile.
Jesus. Get away from me.
Ok, via.
There he is! This is Lightwater Police.
Ah,
Stay where you are.
ok, il finale mi sa che è
You're
lo
under
stesso.
arrest.
Sì, il finale è lo
Get
stesso.
down on your knees.
But I didn't do anything.
Get on your knees now.
Ok.
You are under arrest.
This is what happened. He was chasing me with a rod in his hand. He must have hidden when he saw the police car.
Ok, quindi questi erano Blameless. tutti gli obiettivi sbloccati. Non so, non è brutto, nel senso, un giochino veloce.
That's how it all
così.
began for me, and it was far from over.
Ovviamente ho utilizzato una guida perché non sono bravo in questo genere di cose, anche se vabbè, era effettivamente molto molto semplice, però non è che mi facciano impazzire, quindi nulla. Quindi questo era Blameless, spero vi sia piaciuto. Abbiamo finito 2 volte praticamente, abbiamo visto tutte le cose che dovevamo vedere, non c'era assolutamente nient'altro, e niente, vi ringrazio per essere stati qui con me fino adesso. Se state guardando la live in live vi auguro una buona notte. Se volete andare a dormire, se non potete fare il cazzo che volete, party hard fino a domani mattina, in after guardare la live che farò domani mattina magari. No, scherzo, domani mattina non faccio live. E niente, io ancora vi saluto, vi ringrazio e noi ci vediamo ad una prossima live, un prossimo evento. Ciao a tutti.